Hello people of YouTube, this is Adit from Boys Toys. Today we're going to do a review of two headphones at once, the ones we personally use, the Shure 215 and the Beyerdynamic XP3. Now these are both ours personally, we use it day to day. The price range of these two headphones are pretty much all under $120, $100 to $120 for the 215 and about $50 to $55 for the XP3. They come with a 1-year guarantee for the XP3 and a 2-year guarantee for the 215. Now this is not a head-to-head review because we think it's they're both on different levels and characteristics, but I think they're still fun to compare between these two headphones that we use regularly. Now the XP3 is aimed at more for the bass head, the ones that really like beats in their music, while the 215 is obviously aimed for those who enjoy good full recordings, audiophile, Bocelli kind of things pretty much. So it quite fits those kind of music that's a bit slow and focuses on clarity and separation of instruments and stuff. The build quality is quite nice, the 215. The XP3 is also not bad, even though there's a quite significant price gap between the Beyerdynamic and the 215. As you can see, it's quite shiny, different with the transparent build of the 215. So the XP1 is more of a full black shiny head in ears. Now the 215, as you can see, has really solid noise isolation. About 60% of your world goes away. Now as you can see, I'm having quite a difficulty to put the earplugs off because of its seal, because it's really tight, because it really isolates the sound around you. And the XP3 in the meantime is a bit easier because the isolation is not as good or is not as thorough as the 215. Now as you can see, the pouches and the boxes, we don't have the box for the XP3 because Fidi forgot his box. As you can see, the 215 is quite detailed in terms of the information in the box. It comes with 6 pairs of earplugs, 3 foams and 3 silicons, and of course you also get a pouch to come with that. The pouch is quite okay. I don't think it's the best, but I think it rather works quite perfectly. Made of just casual material, not sure what it is, but not very, nothing special really. It fits quite snugly. As you can see, the cables are a bit solid because they're really big, so there's sort of a struggle in putting them in, but I think when you do put them in, it's quite snug, fits nicely in your pocket. Now compared to the XP3, they come in a pouch that's a bit different in terms of the shape and the materials that the pouch is made of. I think the fabric is quite nice, the feel is quite nice, and the size is also good if you want to put these in your pocket for your on-the-go activities. The cables are quite unique. You'll see later that it's quite easy to untangle them. It's really nice. So as you can see, both have considerably small sizes and they're really good for on the go. The 215, we'll have a look on the box, what you'll get in the box. Not an unboxing, so the box is already open, folks. You can see that the packaging is quite okay. This is the goodies that you get in it. You get this kind of stick stuff, I think. I'm not really sure. I think it's supposed to be detaching your cable off because the 215 is detachable. And this is the foam type of plugs. I've never used them. I don't really like them because they're a bit squishy and weird. I'm more of a silicone guy. Now the silicone comes in 3 sizes. The foam also comes in 3 sizes. And I guess, yeah, I think the Shure 215 in general is a pretty good headphone. As you can see, the cable is quite large compared to other headphones or other in-ears. It's quite solid in terms of its build, as you can see there. And because this is over the ear, it has memory wire, and the memory wire is supposed to be so that you can shape the headphones around your ears and fit it perfectly so that it doesn't move a lot. The build is quite nice, made out of transparent plastic, but it's really quite good in quality. Now the connectors are gold plated, so I think it's better in conveying the music from the DAC to the headphones, I think. As you can see, it is very tangly. It's not as good as the XP3 in terms of tangles, so you have to be really careful when it comes to storing and untangling the headphones, because they have headsets. The headsets are in the shape of an L, so it's a bit hard to untangle them, but they're quite nice for the price. Now the XP3, let's take a look at that. As I said, that untangling this headphone is so much easier. Just look at it. Because of the design of the cable, it's just it's quite nice. It's just so much easier to untangle. As I said, build quality is okay. I think there's an angular shape there, so it fits your ears quite well. The cable is also quite solid. As I said, not as good as a 215, but quite okay too. But you really do want to be careful, because the connectors tend to disconnect from each other. As you can see, there's a differentiation of color between the left canal and the right canal, so that's kind of a good information compared to the Shure, in which you really have to see which is which. Now the connector is also gold plated like the Shure, so that's also very nice in conveying the music from the DAC to your in-ears, so that's pretty nice. Fits comfortably and it won't take off quite easily. I think it'd be nice for us to have VD demonstrate on how he uses the XP3 every day, because it is his, while I provide the voiceover. Now, there's two ways that we can think of wearing this headphone. One is the casual way, and one is the more sporty way, if you really need stability, in which you minimize the possibility of the in-ears to fall down. We're going to fast forward a part of the video in this part, so that you can pretty much not watch the video too long. Now anyway, this is the casual way. If you want to wear the headphones, they're quite nice. They don't actually move a lot, even though if you move a lot, so it's actually quite tucked in that way. But there is a second way in which you can ensure that it is better tied to your neck, let's just say. Now it's a bit hard, if you can see video a bit struggling, but if you get used to it after a few while. Now here he is, looking like a pirate caught by the East Indian Company, about to be hanged to death. Now this is pretty much how you wear it. It's a bit unique. Not every headphone has this kind of feature, but it is the best way to ensure that if you're on the go, if you're roughing and tumbling down, that it's not going to move a lot and it's going to be on your neck at all times. You can see he's listening to David Guetta, his favorite music. You can see him nodding there, so it's quite fun. XP3 is a fun kind of headphone, really cool. Now I'll be demonstrating the way I use my headphones. There's pretty much also two ways, but not as thorough or not as snug as the XP3. This would be the usual way. It's a bit hard if you wear glasses, so maybe you take them off first before you put it on, because they're over ear, so the memory wire is sort of struggling with your glasses. Now this is the casual way of wearing it. It gets a bit disturbing if you run or if you jog with this, so you might want to put it on the back so it goes inside your shirt. I don't put it inside my shirt because this is a demo, but you can put it inside your shirt, so it provides better stability for on the move. Now in terms of quality, the XP3, again, for the right kind of music, is really good. If you put in music like Andrea Bocelli for the XP3, it's not so good because it doesn't highlight the vocals, but for beats, really nice. The 215, as I said, is for people who enjoy really good recordings, especially recordings of just simply vocals or instrumentals. It's not really good with a lot of music that involves fast-paced or ones that have high rhythm and high beats. It's also for the people who are more laid back. We know this has been a short review, but again, just to sum up, both good in terms of quality and price to performance value. One is really good for Celine Dion type of music, and one is really good for David Guetta type of music. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.